David Morgan with you with Money and Metals on the 16th of December. Well, big day. The Federal Reserve of the United States upped interest rates quarter of a point. And so far, the markets all took it in stride. The equity markets didn't do much. The metals actually performed fairly well. And as I'm very fond of saying, one day doesn't make a market. On the money side of things, I'd like to point out that the South African Rand is at a low, and this has been in the past a turning point for the credit cycle when it reaches an extreme. I'm not saying we're there yet, but I do believe that this interest rate cycle has begun, and I think it will continue. I wrote about it extensively in last month's Morgan Report, and I didn't think that one quarter point would make a huge difference. And secondly, I think the Federal Reserve has room to increase rates up to a certain level. And I don't have time to go through it all, but I think seeing 1 or 2%, even perhaps 3% is possible. Moving on back to the Rand and the gold and silver markets, the situation in the platinum market is very, very serious from the standpoint that you can't mine at a loss forever. Anglo American laid off about 85,000 people. They basically cut their business by about 60%, and was one of the biggest conglomerates out there. This is something that's a bit of a sign for us all that pay attention to the mining sector. Metals across the board, I think you're going to see the base metals still wander to move lower. But at the same time, I think the precious metals will actually start to pick up steam rather soon, because they are a different commodity than the base metals. They are money. Most people don't believe it. Most people don't think about it. Nonetheless, they are. Moving on to the silver side, not a lot to report. We did get under that $14 level that I was hoping would hold. It printed there a few days, and we're above that on this Fed announcement. Further, I'd like to make available for everybody a new report I wrote regarding a new technology for the junior mining space. Let me repeat, junior mining space only. It does not apply to the mid-tiers or the large mining consortiums, but on a very small scale, this technological situation could have an impact, especially for companies that don't want to dilute their shareholders and make a profit with gravity feed gold. So if you're interested in that, you can get it at TheMorganReport.com/new report. Again, that's TheMorganReport.com/new report, and you will obtain it absolutely free. So that's it. This is my report for Wednesday, the 16th of December, and more to follow.